on that note, I want to talk with you guys a little bit about optimizing the times that we're living in right now. I always believe there is a reason for anything that happens, good, bad, or in between. So I'd like to ask you guys, what are some of the lessons that maybe we could all be learning as a society as far as what's going on with this pandemic? And don't feel afraid to share your heart and to say what you feel, because none of us are going to judge. In fact, we don't want to judge anyone's opinion. But if I ask you the question, what do you think is the reason we're having this pandemic, and what might be some of the silver linings in the pandemic itself for yourself and for the community as a whole? What might be some of the silver linings of this pandemic? What are some good things that might come out of this? I know it sounds crazy, but anyone, what are some good things that might come out of this?
I feel like our generation, at least, like the interns, like we're, after all this, like I feel like we'll never ever take like anything for granted.
Wow.
I think it's the same for me, just being thankful for everything. I don't know, I was watching some videos, but in New York in particular, there was like a nursing home in the area. The whole nursing home got infected and a lot of people passed away. And then one of the family members was talking about how like she never got to say goodbye. So like, I don't know, it just like made me like remember to like reconnect with my loved ones, and I don't know. It's kind of scary, but I think things will be okay. But yeah, just like the importance of like checking in on people and being there for others, you know?
I don't know, I feel like the earth is kind of just telling us something, or whatever higher power is, like, whatever you believe in, it's kind of like a sign, like, we need to take care of our planet. And the fact that the pollution levels are going down because everyone is sheltered in place is showing like how just a little thing of, you know, and can like change everything. We just have to take those steps.
Yeah, that's been wild. The earth is actually doing better as a result of this.
It's been pretty interesting. Like you think like with all like the classes, which I guess are labeled like lower class or lower status jobs or whatever, like I think everyone's starting to realize how important all those jobs really are, because like everyone's basically stuck at home unless your job requires you to go out. And I've noticed like hospitals, restaurants, like sanitary like workers, everybody like that do those kinds of jobs. I think at one point their jobs were belittled, but now it's at a point where it's like, okay, we absolutely need people in those jobs. I think a lot of people are starting to open up their eyes for it and see like, okay, these are very important occupations for us to have. So I think that's something that I've been thinking about a lot.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, they're putting themselves at greater risk by going out delivering and all that stuff, and all of a sudden they're the heroes and sheroes, and absolutely. What about you, Kiki?
Well, I was gonna say just getting to know one another well, you know, if you're with your family or with your friends, and using your gifts. I think over our online church, what our pastor was talking about was being able to use our gifts, you know, even though we're not able to see people, we can still, you know, email them, contact them somehow, and let them know how much you love them, have humility in this time, and not being selfish, and not thinking, you know, not being, what's the word, I guess, salty. Like put yourself about, well, this person never reached out to me. I'm feeling, no, like you do it. You make the first step, you know, love on one another as a community, as family, to uplift one another during this time. And I think that's like,
oh my gosh, already I wish I had just a compilation of everything that you guys have said so far. Just because I would play it to the world, because that's absolutely powerful.